Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about integration. About this one, we can put sin x square everything to the power of 2. Next, we have the formula that is about sin a square plus cosine a square equals to number 1. Because we have sin x square, so I will put this one go to the right. So sin x square, that is about 1 minus cosine x square. And now we need to expand this one. So negative number 2 plus number 3, that is about positive number 1. So we can use about integration by substitution. So I will put about u equals to cosine x. Later that we need to do first the derivative for the both sides, and we have negative sin x dx. Because we don't have the negative sign in here, so I will put this one go to the left. Next, we need to change the bounds. When x equals to number 0, we put number 0 gone here. So we have u equals to number 1. When x equals to b, we put b gone here. And we got about u equals to negative number 1. Number 0 we change for number 1. B we change for negative number 1. Cosine x we change for u. And u. Sin x dx we change for negative du. Next, because we have the negative sign in here, so we can swap the top and the bottom together, and that should be like this. Next, for this one, I need to divide by 1 over u square on numerator and the denominator. Next, I will multiply by number 2 on numerator and the denominator. So, in this one, that is about 1 over u square plus 1 over u square. Later that, we need to add about number 1. Then we need to minus about number 1. So, in this one, we can separate them in here. Now, we need to focus about this one. So, I will consider about the function. So, if I put about f of negative u, so that means we will put about negative u cone here, and here. So because this is about even power, so that means this one equals to this one, and that is about f of u. So this is about even function. Because this is about even function and the bounds is about symmetric, so we can put like this. Next, when we put number 0 cone here, they cannot identify because 1 cannot divide by number 0, so we can use about the limit. So number 1, I will put negative number 2 plus 3. So number 2, that is about u multiplied by 1 over u. So this is about identities. So I will put 1 over u minus u to the power of 2. And now we can use about interpolation by substitution. So I will put about t equals to this one. Later that, we need to do first the derivative for the both sides, and that is about negative 1 over u squared, negative number 1 du. Because we don't have the negative sign and negative sign in here, so I will put this one go to the left. Next, we need to change the bounds. When u equals to 8, so we put 8 gone here, and we got about t equals to 1 over 8 minus 8. When u equals to number 1, we put number 1 gone here, and we got about t equals to number 0. So 8 we change for this one. Number 1 we change for u. This one we change for t. This one with du we change for negative dt. Now we have the formula in here. So we can apply the formula gone here. So we got like this. And then we put the bounds from 1 over 8 minus 8 to number 0. So we can put number 0 gone here, 1 over 8 minus 8 gone here. and then we have the limit. So this one you got number 0. So when I approach to number 0, this one you got number 0, but 1 divided by 0, we have infinity. So if we look on the bounds, we can see that they start from 0 to number 1. That means I approach to number 0 on the right. That means on the positive, because from A to number 1 they follow from the left to the right. That's why I should be about on the right, and this is about the positive in here. So octane of positive infinity, we have b over 2. So we simplify. And we got like this. Now we need to return back to this one. And this one, that is about this one. Now we consider this one. If we use about odd even function, this is about even function, and we can put like this. And then we need to put about limit. So number 1, that is about 2 minus 1. So this is about identities. Now we can use about integration by substitution. So I will put about t equals to this one. Later that we need to do first the derivative for the both sides, and we have like this. So we put the negative for the both sides, and we have 1 over u squared minus number 1. Next, we need to change the bounds. So when u equals to 8, so we put 8 cone here. So when u equals to number 1, so we put number 1 cone here. So 8 we change for this one. Number 1, that is about number 2. This one, that is about t. This one, that is about negative dt. So this one I can put t minus 1 multiplied by t plus 1. And now I will put number 2 cone here. So negative number 2, that is about negative number 1, negative number 1. So we need to add about t. Later that we need to minus about t. This one, that is about negative of t plus 1. So t minus 1 divided by t minus 1. We got this one. T plus 1 divided by t plus 1. We have t minus 1. And now we have the final answer. And we put the bounds. So we have the next formula in here. So we need to transform this one into this one. So I will put number 2 and this one cone here. This one, that is about Ln number 3. This one we need to divide by 1 over 8 plus a on numerator and denominator. So we have like this. So when a approach to number 0, this one you got number 0, this one you got number 0. 1 divided by this one, we have positive infinity. Similar for this one. So that means this one you got 0, 0. So we have like this. Ln number 1, that is about number 0. And now we have this one. This one, that is about Ln number 3. And now we need to combine two solutions and you got the final answer. This is the end. Thank you for watching.